So I'm only using my flat brush for this little demo, and I start with some clear water and then I drop in some cerulean blue. And I'm going to label the point in this painting. This is not my usual style, but I'm trying to make every brushstroke count. Not in the amount, but in the importance. I want to have visible brushstrokes that create texture and movement. I'm not going to do any washes or large areas. Synthetic brushes hold very little water, so there is quite a bit of dry brushing happening here, which is great. If that's what you're after, then synthetic brushes are definitely easier to handle. Changing the colors around and the values so that we can see the different brush strokes. They don't blend too much into each other, adding more and more pigment so we get a bit stronger into the foreground. Getting more warmth and saturation to create the depth. This is a simple composition, completely made up, but great for practice, and that's what this is all about. You can see how I'm dragging and pulling using many different angles. Here comes the path. Again, 1, 2, 3 flicks of the brush, and that's the path. And same for the roof. Flat brushes are great for roofs like this because it's literally just one drag of the brush. Now we come to the 2 pine trees that I've put in there, and I've split this up a little bit. I'm using the edge of the brush, so the front edge, and then just flicking my brush left and right to create the shape and the edge of pine trees. The one in the back, a little bit lighter. Doesn't look lighter, but it is. Some darker colors on the left side to get a bit of dimension and shade in there. So I didn't fill in some outlines like a coloring book. I used the edge of the brush and some flicking motions to create these trees and the texture of them. And now I'm using basically just a corner of my flat brush to draw in some details. Usually we'll go to a finer brush for this, but again, I'm trying to make a point here. Just using different marks and one brush to create an entire painting. Some more background trees. Same deal, just twisting and turning to get different angles and shapes. And then we come to the fence posts. Flat brushes are fantastic for anything to do with vertical lines, or basically anything that has to be a straight line. Some shadows. And in real life, this would have taken me about 15 minutes maybe to paint using just the one brush. Please try this out. It's great fun.